This is KAOS 89.3 Olympia. I'm Mark Lee Morrison, and you're listening to Low Profile. Hope you're having a lovely week. This is going to be the final installment of the Scherler Sundays live series, and I'm really excited to present for the first time, being recorded, a local group called Faeries, featuring Jason Lee Peters and Dave Harvey and John Marathew, all heavy hitters in the local music scene here in Olympia. After that, we've got Amps for Christ, Henry Barnes, who also plays in the headlining act Gun Outfit. If you haven't heard the episode featuring Amps for Christ, go back. It's at the top of season 2, and it's a really fascinating episode. He's a really interesting guy, and just thrilled to have him on the show. Gun Outfit, they started in Olympia. They moved to LA back in the early 2010s, and it's great to have them back in town with Henry in tow. It's a great time, and they've really mellowed out their sound since they first started. If you don't know their music, it's a journey. It's a fun catalog, and I highly recommend their albums. Okay, so this was recorded on August 13th behind the Carnegie Library in downtown Olympia, and it is the last Scherler Sundays show for the year. It's also the last full episode of Low Profile for this year, but I'll be throwing a few bonus things out between now and 2024 when the new season starts, which will be kicking off with the one and only Vashti Bunyan. I'm really excited to share that interview with you. I've been sitting on it for a while now. Okay, let's get things kicked off. Here is Blues Faeries.
Walking down the street, little girl, she looks so neat. Beautiful apple mile, under the taco while. I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if I was looking back at her. She had a yellow golden hair, wanna follow her everywhere. Wiggle out the wall, wanted just to top and top. I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if I was looking back at her. She looks so neat. Followed her for half a mile. I had to stop and talk a while. looking back to see if I was looking back at her. She had a yellow golden hair, wall follow everywhere. Had a wiggle while she walked. Wanted her to top that dog. I was looking back to see if she's looking back to see if I was looking back at her. Well, I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if I was looking back at her. Thank you. That was John Mayall featuring Peter Green, probably one of the better British blues guys. I'll stop talking now. This one's by Freddie King. Okay. seen a man prowling in the nighttime. I seen a man prowling around the nighttime. Flappy Bear, right, that's a friend of mine. He flashed that bag, he's roughing up a friend of mine. If I see that man again, I might commit myself. Like a low-down swine. He act like a low-down swine. He act like a low-down, act like a low-down. I might break down and commit a crime. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yo, yeah, yeah, yo. Thank you. Are we ready for some? Oh, yes, we are. You ready? I can't help about the shape I'm in. I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. But don't ask me what I think of you. You might not get the answer that you want me to. Oh, well. talked to God, I knew he'd understand. He said, stick by me and I'll be your guiding hand. But don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give the answer that you want me to. Thank you.
Whoa, what was that? That was great.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Blues Fairies. I was hoping I could maybe speak to a representative about.
Representatives right here on stage.
All right. Maybe.
What do you need to know?
What? So what are you guys all about? How did you find your sound? What are your influences? Y'all ever played in a blues trio before this?
Kind of.
What was that?
I did the noses, but we did more than just blues.
Yeah. It's a little. I have not. Jason.
Jason, have you probably done that?
Oh, yeah.
I was in a blues band for like 13 years called The Fools
From Salem, Oregon.
The Fool.
from Salem, Oregon. Me and Joe Preston grew up on the same street, but not at the same time.
Wow. That's really bluesy. Well, yeah, I think this is just a whole nother animal from anything I've seen y'all do before. I wasn't around for the noses. You want to give a reminder for those who
John
might not remember?
What, about the noses?
Yeah, just a brief recap.
High school band started in about 86 or so.
Uh-huh.
And then kept going until about 96 when we broke up.
And y'all did like blues, ska, funk,
Yeah.
punk rock.
Yeah, country, everything.
Any jukebox
Yeah.
of your own devising.
But all unpopular songs, though.
Well,
All
you got to
the wrong
start.
songs.
They all start unpopular.
Yeah. We played some U2 covers when U2 was cool, if you can believe that.
Oh wow! Like which one?
Let's see. That
Which
New
one?
Year's Day one.
Oh
Nothing
yeah.
changes on New Year's Day.
Just like the holiday songs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dave,
Markley.
you're kind of an animal on those drums.
Thanks. Like Animal from the Muppet Show.
A lot like Animal from the Muppet Show.
That's great. I'm a bigger fan of Zoot, the saxophone player. In fact, he's the reason I started playing saxophone. But Animal's cool too.
Are you gonna bring your sax into this trio sometime?
If we make a recording, I might. I don't know.
Do you know anybody who could record an album by the Blues Fairies, Jason?
I might know a person or two, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Good. Yeah. Sometimes you got to hold on to something to, really let it age.
I like Trips Balsington.
Captain Trips Balsington.
Doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Has no idea what he's doing.
You've worked with him before.
Oh yeah. It's a mess over there.
Yeah. Kind of a closet narcissist, mad scientist.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Emphasis on mad. He gets so pissed at bands. Oh my god. Yeah.
Is this a repertoire that your set list? I noticed you did some standards. You did some deep cuts. You did some real. I really enjoyed there were a few pieces where you would just bounce back and forth between like shuffle and punk rock. and that was executed, I thought, quite tastefully.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The reason this band started was because John and I were hanging out at Becca Bolo's house, and John was like, I've been trying to play guitar like Freddie King. And I was like, I've been practicing my shuffles hard. Maybe we can make something happen. And then it did.
I think I said something like, nobody likes to shuffle in this town. And Dave was like, I like to shuffle. So that's how this band
This
started.
was actually not a lot of shuffles in this set. We left a couple shufflers out for some reason.
Yeah.
You got to save something for later, I guess.
Yeah.
But this seems like it's a match made in heaven, and I wish you all the best.
Thanks, Markley.
Thank you, Markley.
You're listening to Low Profile. This is the Scherler Sundays final live episode of this year, recorded back on August 13th. We just heard Blues Faeries, and now we are going to get into Amps for Christ.
Well, this is a little slide that I made to take on the road. It's a travel slide. And it happens to be made out of Pacific Coast maple. So it has brothers and sisters all around here. And a couple springs in the back for some natural reverb. Anyway, here it is. And I have a little song on it that's pretty. Thank you. Little slide song. This little guitarist's name is Eric, because he's named after a couple of twins I know. Next time I see you, I'm gonna give you my love. Next time I see you, babe, I'm gonna give you my and we'll watch the stars from the foot of the hill. Gonna give you my love, I hope you will. 'Cause I'd hate to say all my love was in vain. Thank you.
That was a performance and conversation with Henry Barnes of Amps for Christ, who is playing in the next band as well. Here's Gun Outfit. You're listening to Low Profile.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the silent expectation at the beginning of the set. Because here's some more.
Wait, what?
Sitting silently
Oh.
in expectation of something happening.
No. You can talk amongst yourselves.
Please do not talk amongst yourselves. change's quick return. What is dry and lifeless is gonna burn. The environmental chasm will open wide. The classic hell on earth that you must survive. And love's the only reason why any of us hang around. And once you had a little bit, it's pretty hard to shut it down. And leaving is a lesson that my body wants to never learn. Peace of mind is something that the best of us still haven't earned. This world wants itself inflamed. This yearning for completion goes by many names. But I wanna die in a different way. It's what these teardrops seem to say. Oh, this pleasure, ain't it sick? How well I feel myself, well that's quite the trick. I go about my business, breathing smoke. Well, there's water in my eyes, is that just how I cope? Fire's burning up the hill. Nothing left for kindling but these crumpled dollar bills, left behind in a grifter's dream. What you and I together used to mean. Doomsday, doomsday, that likes to hang around, making ashes of escape routes out of town. Oh, deciding leaves, kingdoms come. Think of all the resting we could have done. Why any of us hang around. But once you raise a little hell, it's pretty hard to tamp it out. And you can go and wander, but there's someplace that you must return. Satisfaction, something that the best of us still haven't earned. Disappearing through the flaming cold. This kind of story has always gotta be retold. I wanna live in a different way. It's all just teardrops in the flame.
Gun Outfit! I like my twangy, mellow rock music. Well done, and you guys fucking did it. So,
That's right.
for those that don't know, this is a return to Olympia for Gun Outfit, one of many. They come to visit often, but the genesis of the group. Can we talk about that?
No.
No. I mean,
Yes, of course.
Dylan and I were roommates for a chunk of time, or housemates.
That's true.
Yeah.
Up on Bethel Street.
Who did the dishes?
I had my own kitchen in the back.
It's true. There was a separate kitchen, and I mostly ate old school, so
Yeah,
no
totally.
dishes.
Cold number 2.
Yeah. But this group began what, like 09?
Like 06.
06?
Yeah, around then.
Okay. And but how come? I mean, you've been writing songs like your whole life.
And our bandmate left, so we stayed on, and then we didn't mean to keep on going, but we did.
Yeah. It's been a lot of little gradual shifts and changes. I feel like this outfit has matured like really gracefully. It just I didn't expect it to be so gentle today.
Yeah, you get soft, don't you?
It made me feel soft inside. There is something going on. But I understand that Gun Outfit has about 4 albums worth of unreleased, unmixed material, but tons of new stuff since the last album.
Yeah, this whole set was all new songs since the last couple of years. Since Kayla joined.
Yeah, we do
Basically.
have some songs mixed. We're just actually doing it all ourselves, so it takes time because everything takes time. It takes like 6 to 8 years, and we're like 5 years in, so
Yeah.
just hold on.
It's brilliant. Can we meet the rest of the group?
We
Yeah,
got-
please.
We got a baby out there, and
Yeah.
we got all of our family, a lot of chosen family and real blood, and Daniel.
Daniel. Hey, thanks for playing the drums today.
Thank you for having us, Mark.
It really wouldn't have been the same without you. When's the last time you were around these parts?
I was here 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Were you born here?
I was born in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I moved here when I was 19.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's great. Why were you a greener?
Evergreen.
Yeah.
Baby.
Okay. Cool. And you're putting that degree to work
Yeah,
as we speak.
of course.
Yeah, killer. All right. And Kayla? Yeah. Can we what's your favorite fruit? What's
Say apple because of my pants.
what's your deal? Who are you in relation to Gun Outfit, or who are you in?
Olympia,
Yeah.
the only one.
Where are you
In
from?
Foster. Well, I'm living in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that spot. You guys have a really wonderful thing that you're doing, and I wish I could see it every week. Yeah. Henry, can you tell me a couple things?
Sure.
Here.
Sure.
How long have you been with this Gun Outfit?
Well, since about 2015.
And how long have you been a part of Amps for Christ?
Since about,
Since the inception, or?
like 1994.
And God, I don't know if everybody knows this, but you built your own instruments that you brought here today.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about them? One at a time?
This is my latest instrument, and it is alder body with a rosewood fingerboard and maple neck with a mahogany stringer. And it's an odd scale. It's 23 and 5/8. I can do any scale I want because I know the fret scale equation pretty well at this point.
All right.
So I started with some little 3/4 guitars, which I like Music Master scale.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just went a little longer. I made a 23 1/4 last time. And I think next time I'm going a little bit bigger, probably about to 24. Now I'm going to do 23 and 7/8 because I just don't want to do the same thing everybody else does.
No, you're a madman.
But the alder body sounds good, and I made 2 at the same exact time. So there's another one that's exactly the same as this. And since I have some really good friends that I grew up with that are twins, so I named them after the twins. And one of the twins is a few minutes older than the other twin. And his name is Paul. So I did everything on that guitar first.
Where did you get the wood for that guitar now? That's a mighty nice piece of. I'm doing my best Huell Hauser right now.
Thank you, Joe.
Where did you get that wood there?
Well, this maple right here is about 60 years old at least, probably more like 70. Because old man Chase, who started the Folk Music Center in Claremont,
Sure.
had this shed behind his house, and he and a friend of his were going into making some Vegas-style banjos. And he was going to make about 400 or 500 of them. He got all this ebony.
With like the roulette wheel.
Oh, he had them in all stages, partly carved out, fancy-headed, inlaid with Vega in the inlay. I don't want to give them away. I don't know if he was making them for Vega or why, but they had pearl Vega in the inlay.
Oh, wow.
But there was a few of them uncut, completely raw, blank necks, like this one. And they'd been in his back shed since '65. And when he died, his daughter and her husband got tired of cleaning everything out. And finally they said, hey, Henry, you can go up to old man Chase's shed, and anything that's left in there, you can have it. So I went back, and there was 3 of these blanks right here. And I got them, and I'm finally using them. And so it's kind of irreplaceable to me because they're 70-year-old Eastern hard rock maple. You can't beat it.
If somebody gives you wood, you never forget it.
Yeah. This wood I bought in like '99, the alder, from a Peterman lumber off the railroad tracks.
How about this other number over here? What do you call that?
Okay.
Some kind of a zither, or is it a...
This is my travel slide right here.
Uh-huh.
And I was using this weird bar, holding it with my thumb, so I had to make something with no shoulder.
Uh-huh.
And then I put springs in the back for reverb, and I made it 24-inch neck. This pickup was put in a friend of mine's Telecaster by David Lindley in '72, but it broke, and he brought the Telecaster into my store where I work, and it had a little hair sticking out of the coil that still was there. But we just put another pickup in, and I stuck this one against the metal cabinet for a couple years. But then I decided to try to fix it, and I was able to solder just a little bit to that little hair. I was able to solder a new leg to it over to the terminal. So I made the pickup work. So this pickup has a lot of history.
And you lift that lucky hair in there.
David Lindley put this pickup in a Tele in '72.
Wow.
Himself, yeah. So has a lot of history. And that's just a Japanese humbucker. Works pretty good.
All right.
But the wood on it, this wood, these 2 rails that the main body of it are Pacific Coast maple. So it really likes being here.
All right. Well, I'll take 2.
All right, man. And this part, by the way, it's a travel thing. So this takes 2 screws, and this part comes off.
Uh-huh.
Then it fits anywhere.
All right. Dylan, I wanted to... Henry, everybody. Amps for Christ. Dylan, are you still in the film industry?
No, I walk wiener dogs.
How did that come to pass?
Oh my God, it's a long story, but It's one of those,
We're here for it.
one of those weird LA jobs where you just walk wiener dogs for a rich lady, and it's pretty chill. And get a lot of compliments on the dogs. A lot of attention. People they try to bite everyone who tries to pet them, and I'm like, yeah, they were pretty cool. I have a lot of small talk with people I walk by, and yeah, no more film. Although we make home movies and stuff.
Have you ever thought about making a dog movie? Because those are pretty lucrative sometimes.
They don't really take direction that well.
Little wieners.
Yeah, I mean, it probably could be very lucrative if you did it right.
Well, I am on the edge of my seat for a new Gun Outfit record, so please, no pressure. Take all the time you need for it to be perfect. But
Maybe a couple of years, maybe. Yeah, we mix like one song every 3 weeks, so whatever. We got like 40 songs, so it's gonna be a while.
what's your favorite song title so far?
I hate song titles.
Do you not do song titles?
I do them grudgingly.
What's your? Okay.
I mean, if someone wants to title some songs, they got opportunity for you.
Gun Outfit is hiring everybody. So look at.
It's a volunteer opportunity.
This has been the final live episode from the Scherler Sundays concert series. This is Low Profile. I'm Mark Lee Morrison, and it's been really great to have you along for this ride. I hope you enjoyed getting to know some of these music acts and hear what they do in person. And if you'd like to come in person, we'll be doing this series again next summer right here in downtown Olympia. So block out some Sundays in your schedule. This episode was engineered by Kefa Crow, documented by Andrew Ebright, and mixed and edited by Rose Nielsen. You can find a full archive of previous episodes at lowprofilepodcast.com. This is the last full episode of the year, but if you are subscribed to the podcast, you'll get some bonus things between now and when the next season starts. Tentatively set for January 24 with the one and only Vashti Bunyan. All right. Love you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. If you're just getting into this show and you appreciate what's going on, you see some bands you like, you're learning some things, and you want to help out, there's a Patreon for that. It's patreon.com/lowprofile with flexible monthly donations. It helps cover the cost of this show, and you'll get things like early episode releases when I can, and some bonus material. When I have merchandise, you'll be the first to know about that. And it's just really, really helps out me and my family and keeps this endeavor manageable. And yeah, thanks for listening. If you can't support the show financially, just please, talk about it. Tell a friend in real life, post something about it, and spread the word.